enjoy this vlog of us in the DMV.
Yeah, you do too.
We had to go ahead and get something to eat. Tristan found this Asian restaurant. So you got pad thai. Now you ready to get it in. I got some General Tso's shrimp with some white rice. We ready.
It looks good, even though I don't eat shrimp.
Man, don't it though?
It looks really good. Real saucy.
Yeah, yours look good too though. I think it's gonna be good, babe.
I took a gamble because I haven't had pad thai in years.
I think you're gonna like it. I think you're gonna like it.
I'm too hungry for this shit.
There's a lot going on in here. Let's see. You got the peanuts over there, the egg, noodles, all the veggies.
It's okay. I don't love it.
No?
Nah. It's not. It don't have enough something. Like a sauce or something. It's
Okay.
missing.
I'm about to see what this General Tso's shrimp talking about. Man.
Okay now.
It's so hot. Oh my god. It's good though.
Is it?
That's good. I like that. Got some little blue Hawaiian. What you feeling? What you feeling? Oh. Somebody's happy. And she like her food more because she got some sauce, y'all.
I don't even know what it is.
She happy though. I like that. Alright. It's really good. It's better than I thought it would be.
It's so good.
Guess who wanted some treats?
I needed it.
You need it?
Yeah.
You don't need no damn treats. Said she needs some treats, y'all. Cookies and everything. Ice cream.
I don't even know what all they got. I'm about to go up there and see.
Y'all know us. We done stumbled into some shit.
Yeah. So we don't never make plans before we go anywhere, but we just get there and see what's up. And tonight, it's something up.
It's something up. Enjoy a nice little comedy show.
I knew I liked Bellamy, that's my dude.
Y'all, they wildin' up in here. Look, you see this? We were thinking about getting this strawberry margarita right here. It's $16 for one cup. $70 for a pitcher, bro. I thought Tristan said 17 for a pitcher, and then she showed this to me. 7-0. They wildin'.
All right, y'all, we had such a fun night tonight. So when we got here, when we landed today, we had no plans for the day. We just figured we would figure out what we were gonna do when we got here. And Tasha was looking for something. She was looking on the hotel app for food, and she was like, oh, Bill Bellamy is here tonight. He's performing here tonight. And I was like, oh, really? Bill Bellamy? Okay. I forgot Bill Bellamy was around still. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't think he was dead, but was he?
You probably thought he was.
I probably thought he was dead. I hadn't heard his name in a really long time. And so I was like, all right, cool. So I was like, you should see if there's any tickets available. And there were. And it was funny as fuck.
So good. Like, he had us crying, laughing, slapping our knee. You know how funny you gotta be to get me or you to slap our knee?
Like, it was really, really funny. Like, I was like one of them loud, obnoxious laughs. You ever hear somebody laugh? You like, it can't be that funny. It was.
It was that funny.
It was that funny,
The whole time?
and I was laughing loudly. Very. You could hear me out of a crowd. I'm sure of it.
Bruh.
But it was a lot. It was so much fun.
It was so much fun. So yeah, we had a great time at the show. And then we went to eat.
We had to wait an hour. By the time we got in there, the regular menu was no longer in use. They were doing a late night menu, so we had to switch it all up.
Bruh.
It was good though.
It
wasn't
was
bad.
good. Our server was great.
She was real cool.
Yeah.
She was real cool.
So
Hopefully she's a new subscriber here soon.
hopefully. If so, shout out to you. Appreciate you.
Raven,
Yeah.
thank you so much for the amazing service, Raven.
Let me forget about you.
Mm-hmm.
Also, we gonna address something that happens to us. So,
Hey, men. Hey, men. When you see two women together, why do y'all think that we are looking for a husband?
we're walking through the casino, just checking out the area. We go upstairs, check out the upper part of the casino, and we're walking together like we normally do. Tristan's hand in my arm.
Right. I'm physically touching this woman. at all times.
And there's some guys coming past. There's one guy stops and says, "Excuse me,
I need some help."
yeah, can y'all help me with something?" Like, "What's up, man?" He was like, "Okay, are y'all together?" I say, "Yes." "Is that your girlfriend?" I said, "This is my wife." He said, "Okay, what? How did he say it?"
He said, I'm the thing about it is I love that y'all together. I feel
Oh,
like
I got a problem. That's what it was. He said what you said, and he said, I got a problem.
I don't even remember what he said. Something about I feel like y'all need a husband.
Yeah, y'all need a husband. Y'all need to add a husband to that. And we was
Y'all need
like,
to add a husband to the mix.
we said no. Good
Ain't
night.
nobody tell you was looking for no throuple.
I said, "Nah, bruh." And he kind of like came in and tried to like lean in, and so I had to put my forearm in his chest.
And honestly, I literally was like, "That's never gonna happen."
She did, and
I started to walk away. That's never gonna happen. Because even if it were gonna happen, it would be with someone who was sitting at the high roller table. You just walking around the tables. You looking like us. We broke already. We don't need you. We don't need to add another broke person to the mix.
But,
Baby, if you're not in the high roller room, please leave me alone.
yeah, but this happens to us more times than we ever talk about. Like,
It happens
men
to us
are
a lot.
always trying to add themselves to this equation.
We've been kissing in the car once. We were at a stoplight and we were kissing one another. Next thing we know, somebody honked their horn. We rolled down the window. He said, "Can I join y'all?" You sound dumb.
Then the dude was like, "I pay to watch."
How much?
I hate you. We're gonna holler at y'all tomorrow. We'll figure out what we're doing, because again, we have no plans. We just like to enjoy ourselves. Bye.
Bye.
Good morning, y'all. We getting a late breakfast.
Very late.
Very late. We've been chilling, just enjoying
In the
land.
room.
Yeah. So Trish got we got bacon, egg, and cheese croissant. That thing look good. Hold on. That looks like good. Like that's gonna be, because it's an actual croissant. You know, people say croissant, but don't really put it on croissant. You hear that crunch though? Ooh. I ate egg. I would have got an egg and cheese one, but you know, I'm out here just not really. That's probably why I don't like breakfast for real.
Because you don't eat nothing.
Shut up. Eat your food. Is it good?
I don't know, but this latte is good. You should try yours. And then you got a what? The cinnamon roll?
Yeah, I got a.
She said a raisin roll though. So did she give you
No,
a
no,
cinnamon
she gave me a cinnamon roll. I chose a cinnamon roll. I'm gonna try the raisin roll later this week. Yeah, that's that Cinny boy. Look
That
at
looks good.
That looks crazy good. We got a fun thing planned today that we're excited to do. My mom is excited that we're doing this, so if you've ever done this, you'll know. When we get there, we got you. Hold on. All right, we are at the National Museum of African American History and Culture in DC. Looking forward to this experience. Think this is gonna be a good experience. Yeah. It's good. What's good? Y'all saying what up? Y'all get in the vlog? Yeah. Appreciate y'all.
You on the no excuses college tour?
Hey, get with them.
That's what's
Get
up.
with it, get with it.
I like the shirts. All right. I see y'all.
You got the bag too.
Get the bag. What we got on the bag? More than a college tour. What's that? nextcollegetours.org. Y'all see that? Check them out. Oh, I like that. I like that one. You see that? I am improved. I hear. Hey, y'all listening? Appreciate y'all. Nice meeting y'all. Absolutely. So yeah, we're having a great time. We're about to check out the gallery, the history gallery. So as we go through, we'll talk about some of it. Y'all won't get all of it, but we'll share a little bit with you. Show y'all something wild and real. So this is in the Netherlands, 1619 to 1814. 555,300 Africans or African captives transported across the Atlantic to the Americas. Then for France, it's 1.4 million. For Great Britain, 3.3 million. Portugal, 5.8 million. Denmark, 85,000. Wow. Michael fitting in that chair from the Scream video? Let me find out Michael was thick. We eating after that visit to the museum. We'll talk about that later. Tris, what you get? You got a Cajun chicken Caesar wrap, right?
Cajun chicken Caesar wrap with mashed potatoes.
Okay, and gravy. All right. And I got some salmon, mashed potatoes, and fries that my wife said look good, so she has decided to indulge in before me.
Yeah,
That's,
they put all pepper, no salt. Where do you do that at?
when you try the people's food first, that's what be happening, you know?
Whatever, sucker.
Yeah.
All pepper, no salt.
I ain't tripping up. We back chilling. We're going to recap our visit of the museum.
Yeah, you look like you don't got. Sit up. Sit up. You don't got no neck.
Oh my God.
It's just not working for me.
Hold on.
Okay, that's a little bit better. I mean, I really can't see for real.
I mean, I got on a shirt that's got a high collar. Anyway. So we'll recap our day at the
Don't you do it.
the African American
She was about to pop me in the mouth because I licked her. Did y'all see that?
I was not.
She's talking about I was abusive. It's you.
I was gonna rub it on your face. Why you lying? Anyway, bro, listen. Put your arm up. Hold it right. All right, y'all. So yeah, we're gonna recap that. But I do want to say, oh my God,
Hold on.
what is happening? What are you doing, bro? Do y'all see? Now she's snorting. Are you? I got it. It's cool.
Okay.
It's cool. They were capping and scandal. Let me start there. Ain't no way Olivia Pope got around Washington, D.C. as fast as she did.
Y'all, it took us an hour to get from our home. First of all, what happened to the string on my pants?
We're not going to get through too much tonight. Because giving Tristan coffee when she's sleepy is like giving her lots of alcohol or an edible.
All right, I'm cool. All right, so it took us what, close to an hour?
About an hour. There's no way Olivia Pope got around this city.
The way she used to just be jet setting through the city and fucking getting to scandals quickly and fucking shutting shit down. You lying? Somebody lying.
Somebody is lying.
Somebody lying. She used to be walking off fast to where? To where? Where are you walking fast to?
It was just crazy. I see why it's up there with Atlanta and LA and all them other places, because that was wild. But anyway, the African American Museum. Okay, so I enjoyed it. Generally, it's a lot to see. You cannot go there and spend less than 3 hours. I'm gonna tell you that right now. First and foremost, the first part you're supposed to do, like in chronological order, is 1.5 miles long. So you're gonna spend a good 2 hours there.
Is it weird that I almost felt like it was almost too big?
It is too big, and it's a lot of reading for the size that it is. Like, you've got to want to read. If you read everything, you're gonna be there an entire day.
Let me tell y'all something. And I absolutely love reading. And so being in there, it was just so much reading.
Yeah, it was cool at first.
It was for like the first 3 hours. I was like, all right,
Yeah.
this is so cool. Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, this is cool. But then by the time we got through up to 1968 to present in the historical museum, and we had to go up to the cultural part of the museum. At this point, I was like, you know what? I don't even need to know about the culture. I don't even need it.
Yeah, we were kind of.
I don't even need to know.
Our attention spans were really low at that point because we read so much and we're into so much before that. I want to say, just my experience, and I'll have Tristan speak on hers. I have been to the African American Museum in Detroit as a teenager when it opened. I've been to the African American Museum in Cincinnati, which is amazing. And then now I came here to the one in DC, which I was always told was the best one. I gotta be honest, if I'm gonna rank it between the three, I'm actually gonna rank it number 3, and I'm gonna explain why real quick. The one here does not actually give you the real of what African Americans, Black people, whatever, time it was with the names, went through
Colors.
with being in this country and coming into this country, not coming into, being brought into this country. So they talk about things, they show things, but you don't feel it. It's not prevalent the way it should be. Like, for example, in Cincinnati, they have an actual slave ship, and they talk about and make you feel. They talk about what's going on and make you feel what's going on. Like, you will come out of that, for sure, as a black person, very hurt, very upset, probably enraged. You don't get that here. Briefly, that's just my quick speak. I have a lot more I could say, but briefly, because I want Tristan to be able to talk about it from her side.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you, babe. I felt like it was too comfortable.
Yes.
I feel like, for me, the reason why people feel like slavery wasn't that bad is because these museums make it seem like it was a minor inconvenience. Like, it was just something, you know, slightly uncomfortable that happened to a whole fucking group of people involuntarily for over 400 years. And they talk about it, and yeah, they talk about it in detail, and they talk about how it was, you know, bad, but it didn't feel bad enough. And I just felt disappointed because I didn't feel like I learned anything I didn't know. And perhaps it's for people who don't know anything about it. But I feel like if I walked into there and I did not know anything about the slave trade or anything like that, it would not make me enraged. And that's what I think needs to happen if we're going to overcome racism and all the things that are happening, for people to be like, nah, we're never going back to that. And so I was just like, and it was a lot of reading, but
I think it should be made uncomfortable where you're in a slave ship. It's in your face. There have the sounds and the screams and the cries and the orders and the chains and the whips and all that stuff makes it uncomfortable. Like, really bringing you face to face with what that reality looked like. Having videos showing it and what it really looked like, that you can really grasp it and see it up front, up close and personal. That's where it becomes uncomfortable, because if you just read it on your own, at your own leisure and your own interpretation, if you're just hearing it, you know, from other people and being taught from other people, it's different than seeing the images being embodied in the space and feeling what it felt like, and then having to sit there and think like, damn, somebody was in this condition for weeks with no food and shitting on themselves, each other, and pissing on themselves, and kids, you know, exposed to diseases and dying. And when you died, you just laid there amongst the rest that hadn't died yet.
Yeah, you change to somebody who's dead next to you. Like, I don't think people are getting it. And I'm sure it said it somewhere. I'm sure there were words.
Yeah, but
somewhere where it was written. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure it was somewhere.
Then it moves really quickly forward into more present time. And we're showing the accomplishments and things we've evolved from and overcome and stuff like that. But yeah, so that was the African American Museum in Washington, D.C.
Slavery builds character.
That's what we did today.
That's what the museum said.
That's what.
Now look at you guys. You did such good things now. So good. So happy for y'all.
That's what we did today. And then we came back and we chilled, and then we decided to just relax. Oh, do you want to say anything else?
I'm already distracted.
Okay.
We'll talk to y'all tomorrow.
I'll say we'll have y'all tomorrow. Good morning. So we are at the outlet. Hopefully not spending too much.
I'm really trying to find something to wear to this event that I have on Wednesday night for this conference that I'm at all week.
Yeah, I'm looking to possibly get some shit because I'm not here for work.
Well, the issue is we ain't got no space in our luggage.
It'll work out.
Girl, whatever.
I fucked around and went in the Nike store. They might got me. So these cute. I don't do high tops though, typically. I have a pair, but you know, I'm short. I think I may end up walking out of here with these though.
Maybe we can start like that. Can't say you love me when it's like that. Can't say you love me when it's
Sorry guys, you can see we out here on this Washington tour. You saw some of the B-roll ahead of time.
The weather is doing us amazing.
It's so beautiful.
We're so good.
Yeah.
I'm loving it.
Yeah, this is our first stop. So we're gonna show you what we see and then we'll talk to y'all later about it. So enjoy the montage. We're back at our room.
Y'all.
That tour was some bullshit. We got some shit we got to handle now regarding that tour because of what the fuck happened on that tour. But if you are ever in DC and you want to take a tour by what's the company? Where my phone at? USA Guided Tours, and Paul Sullivan is your tour guide. He should not be doing this job. He needs to be reprimanded for a number of things. This bum left us. He's not a great guide. See other guys.
He left two people.
He left two people to stop before. Yeah.
And then said, "I'm not gonna mess you all's experience up for their lateness. We're gonna go. We're gonna leave them."
Yep.
And now everybody's like, "That's kind of fucked up." But
Yeah.
Okay. At the next stop, he leaves us, but he left 6 minutes early.
Yep.
So we weren't even late back to the bus, but he
Nah.
leaves.
And so, but we literally are walking up to where the bus is and we see it pulling off. And we're like, whoa, that's our bus.
Yep.
And so then we had to wait, what, about 25 minutes?
About 25 minutes in the cold, trying to figure out how to get it. Trying to get
a Lyft or Uber
because of where we were.
Yeah, apparently the maps were kind of not picking up where we were or whatever. I don't know if it was Wi-Fi or whatever. And so it took us Uber would not work. So I had to re-download Lyft, and then Lyft took about 12 minutes to find us a ride.
Yeah.
And then once we did find a ride, then it took about 4 or 5 minutes for them to get there. So automatically we're almost at 20 minutes just waiting for a Lyft. And that was after we tried a Uber for about 5-10 minutes.
Yeah, it was it was not good.
It was whack.
It was not good. You had very bad vibes. So yeah, we're on tour. We missed the last probably like 1 or 2 things they would have showed us. We didn't get to see the White House, which was supposed to be, according to the tour schedule, number 2 on the tour. And then there was some other thing we were supposed to see. So
yeah, and then I had a coworker with me, and you know she's concerned that it might have been intentional. We were the only black people.
We were the
only 2 black people on the whole trip.
Yep.
And so she was like, "Do y'all think it was intentional?" She was like, "I kind of think it was intentional, like because how does he not know that we're not there? We've been there the whole time." And every single time, that was actually the 3rd time that he wasn't where he was supposed to be.
Yes.
So he told us to be at a certain spot at a certain time. We get back to that spot at the time, and he's not there. So we're like, all right, we just gonna walk back to the bus. We get back to the bus. He and a whole bunch of other group are already at the bus. So we're like, well, that's wild because we were at the meeting spot at the right time, and they were already gone. So then we get to another location, and he says, meet me right here at this spot at 9:30. We get to the spot at 9:30.
Before 9:30.
Oh yeah, 9:29 actually. We get to the spot at 9:29 and he's not there. And I'm like, I'm sure that this is where he told us to meet us. But at one point on the bus, he was like, if God forbid is what he said, God forbid, I don't know why that would be a tragedy, but God forbid we get separated. This is where we will be. And so we were like, well, he said to go here if we get separated. So even though we shouldn't be separated because we're at the right spot at the right time, we're going to go on. We went on. By the time we got there, they were already gone from there. They were already on the bus. And so we had to like kind of rush through it real quick. And that's the monument where they end up leaving 2 people.
Yep.
And so we get on the bus. We're the last people to get on the bus. Well, it was some people that were
there was some people that came after us.
Because they were like, hey, was he at the meeting location? We were like, no, they were already gone. And they were like, that's crazy. We came here because he told us to come here if we get, get separated. And we were like, yeah, he's not at his spots where he's supposed to be. And she was like, that's crazy. And so we all get on the bus, like 5 of us get on the bus at the same time. Then we finally go to the Martin Luther King Memorial. And this is where they leave us.
Yep.
Like we get off the bus, it's 9:48. And he says, be back at 10:05. First he says 9:05, but everybody corrects him, 10:05.
Yep.
And so we go in. First of all, we don't get off the bus until 9:50 because at 9:48 he said be back at 10:05, but we were toward the middle of the bus, so it took us a few minutes to get off.
Yep.
So we get off the bus. It's 9:50.
Yep.
We go over, we take pictures, we do whatever. We come back and we're like, it's fine. We still got 5-6 minutes or whatever. So, but we're walking back to the bus because we're like, we don't want no trouble. We just gonna get right to we'll
get on early.
We'll
get on 5 minutes early.
Plus, it's cold. We already took pictures. It's freezing outside. We might as well just go and sit in the heat until we're ready to pull off. And we start walking towards the bus, and we get about 500 feet away from the bus. We get about 500 feet away from the bus, and the bus pulls off. And we look at our clock, and right when we look at the phone, it turns to 10 o'clock. But we're supposed to leave at 10:05.
Yep.
And I was just like, wow. Like, the bus literally just left.
Yeah.
And so, it's been a mess. My toes are freezing. My nose is still cold, and that was like, I don't know, 30 minutes ago.
Yeah. So we're gonna just go ahead and end this vlog for the week.
My baby is upset. She's pissed.
Y'all lucky y'all getting words right now. Y'all didn't even do it. When I get upset, I got some shit I gotta handle now. So we hope y'all enjoyed this vlog. Seeing all the different things we've done while we're in the DMV area. I could do or do without ever coming back. And what you got?
Yeah, it was just okay.
Yes.
Yeah, DC was, I mean, I hope maybe we'll come back and somebody shows us some different stuff, because I wasn't actually impressed.
Nah, I mean, maybe we just haven't been able to really fully explore, and doing some tourist stuff ain't really it, but I don't know. So,
But if, all right, y'all, well, we will see y'all in the next video. Bye.
Peace.